No, it was default. Okay, so what we should be doing is this, this should be default. I could have had it forget. I could have had it use the game logic stuff if I needed it to, but it doesn't. But I did get the things that I wanted out of it. I got it to respect the aspect ratios that I wanted for the videos that I'm playing. So that's good enough for me. Well, I wouldn't say I quote unquote figured it all out, but I would say it's better than the first draft. Fine, I'll just check out the damn UI level. Fine, I get it. You want to check it out, so we will. And I might be bailing out of here shortly. I'll need to come back and work, but let me see. Are these errors? They just like warnings. Unsafe calls inside a player logic object. Stun state. Compile with one warning. That's okay. All right, I think I got all of them, but we'll see. It'll complain at me if I haven't gotten these guys compiling. But yeah, if you have anything wrong on your widget, it just doesn't work. That was pretty much the big thing. Is anything wrong equals everything broken equals bad times, and that's just difficult to work with. All right, so we're building these things. Alright, so that worked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my project settings here. I'm going to change this list to inclusive, enable nativization for all blueprints. And let's try everything. Because the only thing we're having trouble with before was that Tmap thing and all that. So, and then we had trouble with headers. It's kind of funny, at least for me. The issue this past week for me has been I've been so busy. I haven't been able to do things like go get my hair cut. And so every day this week, every time I go outside to like go to the store because I need some energy drinks or some shit so I can get back and get to work, I'm just like, man, I look like an idiot. I'm like, I'm that guy. I haven't like trimmed any of this trash on my face. I go out and I got like this big ass, dip in my hair because of wearing headphones all the time. Like even spent a couple days not wearing my contacts, so I'm wearing glasses and my glasses are stupid. Just like, man, this is a new level of self-employed week this week. Where it's like I don't have an excuse. Okay, so this thing is erroring because terminated with exception build tool. All right, yeah, unrecognized type, autoplay SFXC, and autophysics swap. Shit. All right, so autophysics swap is going to be pissed because autophysics swap is using another thing in a Tmap, isn't it? So it's going to be inside of the effects logic. Auto physics swap. So this guy has a Tmap of sounds, and yeah, we're going to have to do the same thing where this is instead going to be a scene component. Nope, that's wrong. Because we're not going to update to 4.19 just to fix this fucking Tmap issue. Usually cut your hair every 3 months. Well, I hope you don't cut your hair every 3 months. I hope it's at least a hairstylist cutting your hair every 3 months. Some random ass barber. Alright, looks like we got a lot of small things. So let's try compiling this. Alright, well that didn't seem to blow everything to hell up like the other one did, so maybe this will work. Yeah, I knew one guy in college who, freshman year, he actually cut his own hair. And it was actually a pretty funny conversation. Like we were on the same team, and he had like cut his hair, and I was like, "Oh, hey, you got a haircut?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah." And I'm like, "It looks kind of weird." He's like, "Oh, well, I cut my own hair." I'm like, "Oh, okay." It's like it's kind of a control thing. And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Like let's get to work. On the game stuff. And he spent like 20 minutes like trying to work on the game stuff, and then he's like, I have to go. And he came back with a new haircut the next day. It was just like, Jesus Christ. Update request, nerf Adam. What did Adam do to you? Because the last message in Discord from Adam is literally nerf Jeff as of 1 hour ago. So, I mean, I can try to do that. I mean, all the nerfs are to nerf Adam or you. I mean, that's kind of why I do things. But I noticed you climbed above me on the leaderboard, sir, and I've got the database buttons at the ready. Hey, what? No, I can show you the proof. The proof is right there. Adam's got Nerf Jeff as his top thing there. It's last 6:41 p.m. Okay, so what is this thing complaining about now? It's complaining about command failed, auto string swap, type must be U class. Okay, so auto string swap is screwed up. So go to auto string swap. We have a sound map. So autoplay SFX needs to be a scene component. Reference. Why is it auto doing a fucking find? I don't care. Just compile the thing. Thank you very much. Alright, this is going to be a find here. And this needs to be a cast to auto play SFX. Also, welcome, Joe. You're at work, so you need to get back. Drop in to say hello. Well, thank you for dropping in and saying hello. It's always appreciated. I'm going to have to get out of here in the next couple minutes anyway, but I want to get this nativization stuff rolling along because it's important in terms of performance. Obviously it is. And I do have a big list of things. Yeah, see, Jeff, I have a big list of things I need to do. So when I get back later tonight, I'm gonna have to work on it. Basically, these game modes. All right, so we got compile errors for all the things. Let's take a look though. So, player defendability. Why are you pissed off? You're angry about all of this. Grr. Wildcards, the wildcards don't work. That's so dumb. Wish there's a better way to have hooked these up, but that's how it goes. Alright, the next thing in the log is defendability, high hitability. If only we could copy paste things, but we can't, so stop bitching about it. Come on, click on it. Yeah, we'll see if we can get that update out tomorrow. I don't know if we will, mainly because I think there might be some stuff that needs to be done in the level in terms of just content creation. Like Adam's not done with it yet. So we'll see. But that's a good reason too. So high hits there, low hit ability needs to be next. So I'd be alright with skipping a day, because we always aim for kind of the day before our actual due date for the update. So if we skip a day, we're on time. But it looks like he's real nose to the grindstone today for Bob's Burgers work. And I don't think we have the music track yet for it. And we're not going to delay the update for a level's music track. That's not something we'd like to do. Because we have music, we can just use that. But I think we would do a hotfix for a music track. I can definitely see that working. I think I'd be down for pushing a Wednesday update for music. Alright, so we got that low hit ability, stun state, warnings are fine. Alright, I think we got our stuff. Got our user reports from today. Oh my god. Okay, so come on, let's see this. Native eyes, you bastard. "92 warnings, that's fine. Build, I command you." Of course, it's probably going to have some header errors, but at least we got through the cooking part of the assets, where they did generate their code. Let's take a look at that folder and see how much code actually got generated. Let's see. Recent stuff. So this is the nativized assets. Let's take a look at how much code got generated. 270 files. So there's only what, 100? Yeah, there's only 133 assets that actually got compiled into native code. And that's not too much. That's not too much code. So that's not going to bloat up our project at all. So I'm okay with that. Okay, so Dashkin game mode.h, we're going to have problems with platform call result. So we need to go to Dashkin game mode. It's already open. So what, platform call results? Where are you defined? That should be Dashkin platform shared. All right. So include that. The other thing is we have an issue with Bracken sack ball, no operator which takes a right-hand operator of player proxy star, or there is no acceptable conversion. Could be player proxy actor. There's no equals operator for a player proxy actor. Huh? Alright, let's open up the Bracken sack ball. It's having problems with an equals operator. So let's see, where is player proxy actor? I don't know. Are there any other issues? The other thing we do is toggle it off. Like we go to the Bracken sack ball, go to the class settings, and do. We can't just. Alright. Let me take a look at it. But the Bracken sack ball is doing like a player proxy actor equals. So it's this equals operator that is having problems. This player proxy actor and player proxy actor references. So it's trying to compare the references. What it should be doing is defaulting to just comparing the pointers, right? But because they're references, player proxy actor reference. I don't know. These shouldn't be references. They should be pointers. But I think it's this guy right here that's having the problem. Alright, so player proxy actor. Why don't we just go to like some object utils? Let's do like a static bool, class A, player proxy, actor star left, and player proxy actor star right. And let's just say R same actor. Maybe I should just do A actor. Alright, so BP bracket sack ball inside of add last hit is where we need to go. Well, that's going to fail to compile. Nativize assets with set map variable for character. Let me read a little bit more about nativizing blueprints. Alright, when team scripts gameplay with blueprints are creating new U classes without having to write or compile native C++ code. As a result, blueprints work well for game teams that don't have technical experience of native C++ programmers. It runs inside a virtual machine, enabling them to call C++, unfortunately relying on the VM that translates blueprints into blah blah blah, as you can imagine translating blah 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 blah. It'll help with VM overhead, enabling nativization, inclusive nativization versus exclusive. Important that you be aware when you opt into inclusive native blueprint, your executable size will grow to a size that may be unacceptable for the platform you're shipping for. Okay, so supposedly our executable size might bloat out. Let's go take a look at that. Our executable for shipping is, 70 megs. That's nothing. You can mitigate the bloat of your executable size by specifying which blueprints you want to exclude from the conversion process. Packaging, enabled, disabled, exclusive, blah, blah. Class settings, we get it. Nativization code is there. Additional resources. That's not very helpful, is it? Oh man, just gotta wait for this. Takes longer to compile this development shit than whatever. So hopefully this is actually the thing. That's kind of interesting that the equals operator. It may be that the equals operator there then isn't doing what I think it does. Like you'd think it would take that element out of the array, do an equals on that thing. It seems like it probably is a nativization error where it's grabbing the wrong thing. We're sorry, you can't use equals operators. For declarations don't work. Alright, let's build this. Oh, what's the news of the hour? Kim Jong-un has crossed into South Korea. What? Nah. Nah, we gotta have a live thread about the fucking NFL draft. Nobody gives a shit about Korea. Gotta love the internet. What's a Korea? Is it like I know like Korean barbecue, but there's like a country? Fun times. All right, so once I just want to get this compiling into nativized stuff here, and I think I'm on the last part of it, but I'm pretty much got a couple minute deadline here. Damn it, that's not what I need. I need to go to the ball object. Need to go to the record touch. Hit by player, add last hit. This needs to be our same actor. Yeah, we get it. This guy is trying to compile, so it's not going to work. So let's see, could it be the remove? It's like we have this last hit array, remove this thing at index. Like it should be using the array index here, so I don't see any other stuff in here that should have any problems. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, so where did it explode? Same thing. Right, so we already saved the ball. So let's take a look. Are there any other places where we're actually comparing hitter? Is valid. And that's the only place where we are comparing them. I mean, the other place is right there, right? So this would be the only other spot where we actually do this. Yeah, so as we thought, we still have the same thing. So is there hitter is the thing that we got? Do we have actual scorer? I think that's everything. Either way, at the end of this right here, either I'm running it or I'm running out of here. I can just look at the generated code, can't I? I'm surprised that an equals operator, it must have done some optimization where it's trying to figure out some equals operator down below, you know, where it took like some array and it's like, well, I can do some optimization where I don't have to actually do this thing, and it's like doing something there's an error with it where it's fetching an object that it shouldn't be. Like there's some array generation code there that's ambiguous, where it's like, well, I don't know if you want to grab the array object or if you want to grab something else. So we'll see. It should compile pretty quick here. But I think those were all our comparisons, so unless there's something I'm missing with some actor, I think we got it. Okay, so let's go look at where this actually is. So this is BP bracket sack ball. This is line 2814. What? So a reference assists PF, and this is BP as BPP assists PF. So it's something with assists inside of get scores and assists. And we've got an out reference for the assists. So the problem is we have a return value of nothing here. Like we've got alright, so what I should probably do is do something like this. So that's a loop. That'll go through. Alright, I think this will solve it. And I gotta get out of here, so thanks for sticking around and have a good day and all that stuff. I will be back in about an hour and a half. Bye.